Zuma Regatta right now, you can hear me. This one for you. Hey. Hey. And all y'all fellas out there who got these women on side, y'all all weave up with no place to sleep with regatta. This one for you too, cause look ya. Ain't no regatta like an island regatta. Oh, you know that's true. Listen here, man. I going to regatta. I going on the mailboat. I still to work. I ain't get off yet. My boss tell me, say I can't go, Lord. I say I'm boss, man. Hey, just listen to me. My ticket book and my bike then park. And boss, I ready to leave. You keep me in here. I tell him, ain't no regatta like an island regatta. Cause an island regatta never stop. Oh, musical, tell him. Ain't no regatta like Exuma regatta. Cause you jamming on Elizabeth Park. Ain't no regatta like Rick and Script regatta. Cause Rick and Script regatta all night long. Oh yeah. Ain't no regatta like this regatta. Cause this regatta carry on. Listen to me, man, listen to me. My wife, she told me, say musical, you ain't going nowhere. I say, baby, please, sweetie, listen to me. This year I gon' be right there. By 8 o'clock, she fell asleep. Hey, but when she called for me, man, I was on the plane next to OJ and Sheen. We can go carry on mean. I say, baby, ain't no regatta like an island regatta. Cause an island regatta never stop. I say, baby, listen, man. Ain't no regatta like Exuma regatta. Cause you jamming on Elizabeth Park all day long. Ain't no regatta like Rick and Script regatta. Cause Rick and Script regatta all night long. Right here in Georgetown. Ain't no regatta like this regatta. Cause this regatta carrying on. Listen here, man. When I got to the island, boy, I was smiling. I thank the Lord for this trip. Them people in Georgetown, oh Lord, they was getting down. I thought it all was a trick. Hey, at the beach party, I was acting sassy. Cause I hadn't been there all night. But when I turned up, I almost dropped to the ground. Guess who was out there? I saw my wife. She's singing about ain't no regatta like
Good morning, everyone. It's June 5th. It's June 5th, 2020. We are still trying and waiting to have a regarded Black Monday summer. Once the Prime Minister lifts the sanction, then everything is a go. But in the meantime, we're going to put our boats in the water. We're going to test our skills, probably this weekend. During the past years of sailing, we have many sponsors. This time we would like to thank all our sponsors, from all the way from Highlands Key, all the way to Buck, all the islands in between. We also have a lot of businesses on Blackpoint that sponsor us also. Razor Blade Construction, Terrence Patton, Scorpio Inn, Emerald Sunset, Rockside, Landry, Asia Mall, and Red Cafe. We'd just like to thank them for all of their sponsors during that time. Compass Key, especially also his sponsors, Daniel Key, they all sponsor us during our regatta. Now, this upcoming August, we're not sure whether we're going to have a regatta. It's still pending. But like I said, the guys are going to test their skills on the weekend to make sure everyone is in tip-top shape. And we'll be putting the boats in the water once the mail dock. And I know everyone is ready to go see a little showdown. But if we sail for August, it might just be bragging rights. You see this boat behind me is a championship that I have in my yard. We won the last year championship and the Farmers Key Regatta also. So everyone is out to beat this boat here, which is known as the Crazy Partner number 18. So it's in my yard. But Magic Tours are coming, Gerard. I want you to know. Slaughter coming, Lady Pratt and Pride, Lady Jonas, they all are coming to get you. So they have to test their skill and to be sharp. And we're going to see what happens if the Prime Minister lifts this sanction, and we'll go from there. Thank you very much.
Here we go, Crazy Part now. Securing the trade. Slaughter after that mid-stage seems as if they are going to finish in 4th place. Afternoon, sir. How you doing?
I'm pretty good, and yourself?
I'm doing fine, sir. What's your name?
My name is Gerard Moxie. I'm the owner of the Crazy Partner.
Crazy Partner.
Yes.
Why the name Crazy Partner?
Well, it's a twofold answer to that question. Actually, the Crazy Partner was originally owned by my uncle Lundy Robinson and Mr. Louis Hart. And between them two, they came up with the name Crazy Partner. When I bought the boat from Lundy and Louis, I was going to change the name, but based on my past experience with sailing and boat changing ownership, it was never going to accept the second name I was going to give it. So what I did was I talked with my brothers, and we came up with, like I said, some other names that we were going to work with. And at the end, I decided to keep Crazy Partner because out of all of my brothers, and I come from a big family, they always used to call me the crazy one. I always did things outside of the box that I shouldn't have been doing. And so I say, you know what, it ain't like the name gonna be totally off course if I was to keep the name. So I end up keeping the name. So that's where the name came from.
What about the number? The number on the boat, that's significant, or you just picking any number?
No, the number was significant because of one thing. We had a A-class boat from Black Point that was the Silent Partner. The Silent Partner also owned to Lundy Robinson, my uncle. And he had that boat as the number 18. And the Crazy Partner was supposed to have been the junior version to that.
Okay. Anything unique about the design of your boat? Because I know you just did some renovation on your boat.
Yeah. Well, when I first had the boat built, the boat was built by Mr. Mark Knowles from Long Island. He actually built that boat as a side project for him and his wife. Him and his wife, Laurie. She and him built the boat while he was doing construction on some work in Long Island. And yeah, only thing I really told him I wanted a very fast, no model boat. And back in the day, the boats are very, very small. So he came up with a design that he thought would benefit me most at that time, which I was well pleased with. Now, last year I did a major refit because I had to change some frames in the boat. I had some planks in the boat I needed to change. So my thinking then was, if I'm going to do all this work, I might as well get what I want. And that's why I ended up with the boat that I have now. I did change a few things from the old boat to this current boat, which was in the bow itself. I made it a little shallower in the bow. I opened the stern up a little bit more because what I find with Lundy being the skipper, and Lundy isn't a small guy, it was beneficial for me to open the stern up so he could press the boat harder and wouldn't be squatting so much to compensate for his weight on the stern. So there was the two designs that I changed, but they were the only two things I end up doing with the boat.
So if I were to line up Crazy Partner with all the C-Class and Black Point, what would jump off the page looking at Crazy Partner besides the wonderful paint job you're throwing up?
Well, that would have been the first thing I threw there. It would have been the paint job. But if you look at all of the Long Island boats, especially the ones that Mark built, you would find some resemblance in each one of them. So unless you are a boat builder or a real sailing person who have 20, 30 years like me and all of the gentlemen here today, you almost wouldn't be able to tell the difference between those boats. I mean, we maybe could point out one or two little differences, but for you to really have an understanding, we would have to have those boats here for you to go and look at each of the thing that we're showing and trying to point out to you.
Okay. How many championships you have underneath your belt with Crazy Partner?
I have many championships. I think the easiest way for me to sum that up to you, Relly, is to say the ones that I don't have. And the one I don't have is Georgetown. Everywhere the Crazy Partner has sailed, and outside of Roxanne, because Roxanne only had 3 regattas and we only went to 1. Everywhere I've been more than once, I have a regatta, I have a championship in that particular place, outside of Georgetown, Exuma.
That's a fast boat.
Yes.
That's a fast boat. What makes Black Point Regatta special to you?
Well, outside the fact that I'm from there, I spend all of my summer breaks from school, my Easter breaks, my Christmases, and every in-between break that I had in between school right on up to my adult life right now, I go back to Black Point every opportunity I get. You know, so it's special in that way. My mother is from there. Like I say, I grew up there. I wasn't born there, but I grew up there. And I just appreciate the place because the place kind of made me who I am today. So it's special in that way.
Competition-wise, is there what other regattas you would say offers more competition than Black Point, and where does Black Point Regatta rank when it comes to competition in the C class?
Only Georgetown.
Yeah, Georgetown because of the size of the fleet. I would say Long Island because of the pedigree of the fleet, and then Farmers Key. Those 3 regattas would be the closest regatta, C-class regatta, in competition with Black Point.
All right, thank you, Gerard. We'll talk to you later with the panel discussion.
Certainly. Thank you too.
Slaughter with the 4th place. Still a good finish, not as good as 1 or 2 that they might have gotten if they hadn't mistakes, but with the 4th place finish, they still up there in the points. Here's the 5th and 6th. The race for 5th and 6th, King and Knights and Lady Eunice.
Lady Eunice was back there. My friend is
H2O and who that is coming? Chaser. That's Chaser all the way out to sea coming now. So instead of winning the buoy, we had Magic, Clyde, and one other boat decided that they'd rather break down than bring in the buoy. So the committee really have to look into that to see what's really going on with these guys faking injuries so they don't bring home the buoy.
Pardon Pride roll back, she roll back. Lady Eunice still coming up in the harbor, all by herself. She's talking right now. Ron is talking right now. Yeah, Lady Eunice.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Pretty good, and yourself?
I'm doing fine. Introduce yourself to the people watching.
Dennis Chucky Smith,
Dennis Chucky Smith, and you're the owner of which boat?
the Lady Eunice.
The Lady Eunice.
Yeah.
Why Lady Eunice?
Well, as you know, Lady Eunice was originally owned by the great Vincent Wright.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. See you in a better place.
She passed, and it was handed down to me. He was my uncle. So Lady Eunice was Vincent's mother, which is my auntie.
All right, so he named the boat after his mom.
He named the boat after his mom.
Why the number 3?
Well, his father was also the preacher on the island growing up. So with him being a preacher, you know, he grew up in a Christian home, having morning devotion every morning. So he noticed number 3 is a Christian number from the Bible. Because from that day, everything happened in the Bible in trees. So therefore, he take the number 3. And with his father having 3 sons, so that was the ideal number for 03.
What's unique about the build of Lady Eunice?
Well, those of you who know or who might know, Lady Eunice got its design. Vincent Wright used to be a Marine Defense Force officer. So he was to travel all around the Bahamas, and before he got his own boat, he used to take the Chaser and Louis boat to different regatta. And by him taking those 2 different boats, he get his own knowledge traveling on the Defense Force. Because he always say when they travel in the shallow water, he's asked the captain why the boat making more speed than this. So he put all that together. So when he went to the Builder Mark, then he designed the boat a bit shallow up front, you know, and then it come wide in the back. So it's a pretty much different design from 2002. And after 2000, nowadays, and most of the boats come into that model, sharp flat boats for the most competitive right now.
So Lady Eunice was sort of a trendsetter in the design.
Lady Eunice was a trendsetter in design after he stole the mold, after he get the,
Chaser
I would say
mold.
stole, after he get the mold from Chaser and Iron
He
Good
stole
Night.
the mold,
So
man,
he put the
and
2
then he
together.
burned it.
He put the 2 together and he make one boat. So that's why we used to call him Professor. And it all came back. It all came back. He used to sail on a different boats from me. And like guys like Ben and the guys that was coming up under him, they started to tell him I getting a bit better than him.
Yeah.
So we had one particular race in Montague. He was on the Chaser. I was on More Fire. So we were in position to win the race. So I shout to him, "Unc, I want to pass." So you know what he said to me as Professor? He said, "Neff, the boat have 2 sides. Why you want to pass on this side?" So the next race right after that, the shoes was on the other foot. He needed to beat me to win the regatta. So he asked me for a favor. So I said, "Hey, you forget it. The boat has 2 sides. Why you want to pass on this side?" So he going laughing. So after this, he said, "Hey, I think we need to put our 2 brains together because we look good and we could run this water for a while." And that's when he said he's going to get a boat built.
Now, from my memory, Lady Eunice had one of the best, the hardest starts, any C class. I know Lady Eunice had a streak where I think they won 2, 3, 4 regattas in a row.
6 straight.
6 straight regattas. You take me through that experience.
Well, it all happens according to, you know, the captain and the crew. And unfortunately, the crazy partner had an accident and it went in the shop for a while. The renovating, they was deciding which type of mold they want to come out. So I happened to use Lundy for those year or so for those regattas. And you know, with Lundy being one of the best skip in the Bahamas, if not the best, we were able to capture all of these regatta under the captainship of Lundy.
You get on
we had a tight ship.
How many championships does Lady Eunice have underneath their belt?
Well, from 2000 to 2011 when the late Vincent Wright passed, he had wanted all the regattas in the Bahamas except Georgetown Regatta. But I took the boat over in 2012, first year to Long Island, and we captured the championship for him. So I put the trophies among the rest, what he have. And now I had it for some 7 years. I already repeat what he did, except for Georgetown so far.
So basically, Lady Eunice have a clean sweep.
Clean streak.
All right, that's some good stuff. If I were to line up Lady Eunice against all the Black Point boats, is there something that jumps off the page with the build of Lady Eunice?
The design. Yeah, the design is so sharp and so sharp up front from the rest. Where she come around with a bilge that's pure air shape. So you'll be able to tell a little slightly different.
The morning of the race, you're looking at the weather report. Ideally, what report makes you smile the most?
Social wind, what we call social wind, anything from like 10 to 12 knots. That's the design of Lady Eunice, where she's so smooth around. She like the social wind, mid wind. She don't like it too high and too low, but once it's right there, it press the better. Big medium sail.
What is so special to you about Black Point Regatta?
Well, you know, Valley, they said no place like home. Black Point Regatta is the time when you come when all the boys from everywhere in the world where we work. We just come together for that weekend. So we just party, unite. So of course you want to have that regatta for the bragging rights.
How would you rank the competition in Black Point Regatta as it stands to any other regatta in the Bahamas?
Well, the problem is we have about 8 C-class of Black Point, and they the top 8 C-class in the country. So therefore, we top notch. It is hard for us to track other boats to come to Black Point because of the speed. They know they have this thing in the sailing world. If we come to Black Point, we only will get times for coming because the boats are there so top notch. You can't touch them.
Okay, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff, Chucky. We'd like to continue this discussion at the panel discussion. H2O, fast off 7 on lock. Chaser, locking on 8. But Chaser really officially doesn't get a buoy because they stay at the course. Oh my goodness. What's this? What's this?
Ah, look at Boogie, look at Boogie.
Yeah, let Magic know. But that Magic didn't know that long time. They know. Magic know I was going to be part of Pride. I love the boat. The boat is a good boat. And far as I can see right now, Stefan, I don't care what no one said. Once you see that part in Pride get right, no one can beat them.
But what about they didn't right though?
Who? No, but I can't go again. It ain't right. I'm not fooling with it. Ain't right. They're an accident.
So you jump ship?
A big guy.
And what about the VDK?
The who? I never did like the VDK.
What about the time when you was on him in the rope went round you? You did like it then?
Yeah.
And the rope went around your neck.
Let Magic send you one t-shirt. Magic's supposed to tell Magic I in the country right now.
Yeah.
I can't leave and I can't come. But I bet him. I tell Magic I bet him.
All right.
All the way I bet Magic.
Patent Pride.
Patent Pride.
All right.
Joy, you always see the t-shirt there, man.
No, I gotta get one.
Oh yeah, man, you need one. You need one. Patent Pride in the then boy go rattle loneliness.
On the side.
Yeah, boy.
Boogie say Patent Pride all the way.
That's the fastest C-class I feel.
First, I'm interviewing you for the Black Point Regatta. We're trying to do something to keep everyone aware of what's going on in Black Point. And our regatta, even though we have a COVID-19, it's not dead. We still want to keep everyone up to breast of what's going on. So today I have captain and a skipper, CEO, owner of a boat called the Patent Pride. Magic, brand new boat. Magic Pinder. So I'm gonna let him talk for himself. So we on live now. State your name for everyone.
Good morning, good afternoon, sailors, family, friends, from Black Point and the Black Point Sailing Association. I'm Leander Magic Pender, the owner of Pattern Pride. A brand new boat was built by Mark Knowles. I just got it in February. First time sailing in February 2020. First you gotta ever sail in.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Pender. We are trying to figure out how did you come up with the name Pattern Pride. Explain that to us, sir.
Oh, as you know, Mr. Commodore, my mother, she's deceased now. She came from the Patton tribe, or the Patton family. Her dad was Robbie Patton. So I knew back in the days, my granddaddy had a boat named the Elmo. And all us bunch of kids, we used to sail in that boat. We used to go from Rat Key every summer. We used to go down to Rat Key. All the grandsons and the granddaughters, our granddaddy used to take us down to Rat Key in this boat named the Elmo. So from sailing on the Elmo, you know, my love for sailing wasn't that great. But what happened as the years went on, Black Point had a few C-class, I think, namely was Slaughter. I think Slaughter probably is the first, I mean, the original, the modern ones was, I think, Slaughter, Chaser, and Desert Storm. And then they had two from Stanley Key, was the White Ghost, Spring Hound. Or we also had the Crazy Partner. Landy had the Crazy Partner back in the days also. So, how we got the name Pattern Pride? My uncle, the Leviticus Patton, he is deceased also. Bud Lee, we call him the General Leon Patton. All of them love sailing. And so, it's only natural. I think that's in my blood. So I said, all of them died and all of them love sailing. So, and I want to take on this tradition, the Patton. So we didn't have any boat. So I said, I thought about it. I was thinking about naming it after my mother. But I said, no. I said, I think I'll take this Pattern Pride because I want to carry this name on that this, although they died and gone, I want to take this name on so it'll live forever. So that's why I gave it the name Pattern Pride.
Okay. Is there any significance about the number of your boat?
Oh, well, everyone knows the reason why I gave it the number 23. You know, everyone know I'm a diehard LeBron James, King James. That's why I got the name. I mean, I got the number.
Okay.
There's no one 23 because of LeBron James.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Pender,
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how you arrived to the conclusion of letting the persons build your boat. How did you reach that conclusion, and who did you allow to build your boat?
Yeah, well, Mr. Commodore, as you know, I was a diehard fan of my bigger brother, Mr. Robert Brown. I pulled for that boat from I was getting the sailing, I mean, in the C-class. But you know, Bob is my aunt's son. Mm-hmm. So everyone had a boat, like Leroy had a boat, Slaughter, then Landy had a boat, Crazy Partner, and then Alan Smith, the Chaser. So when Bob brought this boat out, I started pulling for this boat. Mm-hmm. I think Bob first boat name, no, it wasn't Legal Weapon. Desert Storm. You remember when they had the storm, the war?
And the Desert Storm.
And the Desert Storm name, that's what Bob got the name Desert Storm from.
Okay.
So what happened is that one time in Georgetown, I was in the dock watching the race, and Richie Brown, Bob's dad, was sailing this boat. And I told him, I was on the shore, I shouted and tell them, "Tack the boat, tack the boat." And when they tacked the boat, I think I didn't miss this or they fell from one position as an E-case.
Okay.
Ball rich case. So oh, you listen to that boy, the boy nothing but sailing boat. So I said, anyhow, after I got mad, I said, boy, I put him in his boat. So I said, the next time I come to Georgetown, the next year, I got my own boat. So that's how I got the first boat. Enough respect. I said, I can build my own boat. I had a few guys from Black Point, Mr. Van Ferguson, he's deceased now. He set my boat up along Mr. Roy Roll, Barry Bond, and Uriah Roll. They're the 4 contractors who had hand in building my first boat.
Okay.
And my first regatta I went into, I came third overall in Georgetown. The first year we launched, we got third. Only 2 boats beat us. It was Buzzy boat against Saddam, along with Mark boat, the Terminator. We got third overall. So that's where how we got into owning my first boat.
Okay, point taken. Now, I've watched you carefully put your boat together when it arrived, and you took it on a test run. I think the bowman for the Slaughter was here at the time, and everyone was standing on the dock watching to see how she would sail. The bowman sent reports to Nassau to Big Daddy, let him know how your boat was sailing. Big Daddy looked at the video and he said you need to go back in the shop or you have to make a lot of adjustment before you can talk to the Slaughter. What do you have to say to Big Daddy at this present time?
Oh, well, you know, GD, Big Daddy, Jason Roller. I think, and sailing today, let's go deep. As you know, his dad passed the boat over to him, and he took over this boat. Right. Slaughter, you know Slaughter used to be one of the best boats from way back in the days from Black Point. Slaughter is one of the fastest boats, I must say. What came out, she won a lot of championship. But I told Big Daddy after Mr. Leroy Roll passed his boat down to him, he built this, he went, and that's Steve, his uncle, remodeled, did some work in his boat and came out. And he told me, I'll never beat him. So I said, Big Daddy, I'm building me a brand new boat.
Right.
And I building this boat for you. No other person, no other owner. I building this boat for Big Daddy.
Okay.
So I called Mark Knowles Hitler. I said, Hitler, I need you to build me a boat. But I tell you what type of boat I want. I want you to build I don't want you to build no Long Island. I can give you the spec and what type of boat I want, the width, the height, the depth, and how wide I want the stern. So whenever I come out, I can dominate Big Daddy. I built this boat because he always brags that he have the biggest, fastest boat around. So I say, I can show him better than I tell him. So I built this boat just for one person, Big GD.
Okay.
Big Daddy. He sent some threatening word out to me. I appreciate it. I happy. I congratulated him when he won his biggest race in this country so far, the best of the best.
Right.
A few years back. But I told him, whenever I get right, I'm gonna send him back in the shop. I'm gonna send him back to Stanley Key.
Okay.
He have to build a brand new boat if he want to compete or beat me. Because I said, whenever I get right, it's over.
You have to go back in the shop.
You have to go back. You have to go back. Okay. Any if and doubt about that, GD.
You have to
go.
What
the date is the 15th or the 16th or
16th,
May?
yeah.
16th of May. Whenever we meet again, I promise him, I want everyone keep this video and keep this. I'll beat him.
Okay.
So if and doubt about this.
He will get beat.
He will. I will dethrone Big Daddy.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Pinder, another question I have for you. On the day that you tried your boat out, do you feel that your boat was sailing better with the light wind, or you feel that you will do better when the wind is blowing pretty strong?
Mr. Commodore, I think, but you know, a sailboat is like a woman. You have to dress them right, treat them right. I put the best things, the best material on them, and everything. So, but what I'm saying is this: I don't think I have enough test run to know what the boat good for. I'm not sure, but the ballast, how many ballasts I need, because I never really sailed no been over 15 or 18. I never sailed with a small sail on the boat. So I'll have to go out and sail in different wind conditions to know what the boat is good for, because I sail in farms as a drift race, and we never sail against no competition. After that, to know, we had a little trial run with Lady Honest and Smashy, but it's moderate wind. So what I'll have to do, I think after the shutdown is over, we have 5 sea glass in Blackburn right now. So whenever and whoever want to come challenge Pat and Pride,
Be willing to.
just say the word. Once any of the mailboat comes, we rest them in the water. We put down the buoy. We have 2 committees. We have G.D. Alley's committee and the Commodore, along with Vice Commodore Mr. Dan Fishy Smith. Any of you guys, I know you, G.D., you as a Crazy Partner, one of the crew members of the Crazy Partner. So I need you. I'll put some on you also.
Okay.
So don't think you ducking over this. I want Mr. Stanley Ferguson, the owner of Smashy. I want Gregory Adley along with Gerard Moxie. I need Mr. Robert Brown, Ryan Brown, Devano Curtis, and I got 2 others. I can't leave these 2 fellas out.
Who they is?
Mr. Dennis Chucky Smith.
Okay.
And Ron Smith, the captain.
Okay.
I need all these guys. If they believe they're hair reading, I tell you, meet me at the starting line.
All right.
Can't leave this one out, son. Jason, Big Daddy, Roll.
All right.
CEO, Slaughter, him, Hot Boy. I got a hard mode cousin, Simeon. You know me and Big Daddy.
Yeah.
We family on my mother's side, along with their mother, so we family, but all fun joke aside, GD, I want the fella bad.
Bad, okay.
He said, I see Mr. Valley McIntosh had an interview with him the other day in Dudley Smith Yard. One name he called it, I tell him I'm a brand new boat. I have to try to get the boat trim and everything, but he calling me out. I mean, it's a good thing he said, I'm a new boat. He said, he ain't gonna drive on me now because he had to wait until for 3 or 4 regattas before. I guess he ain't one right, but what I'm telling him, I want him bad. So if I have to send a plane down, to charter the plane for him to come to Black Point, I want to see, I don't want Beat Haney and the rest of them. I want him.
Okay, in particular?
I want Big Daddy on the boat, in the boat, in the sea, wherever we catch him, on the ocean, and the shallow, on the banks, I want Big Daddy.
Okay, well,
so I just send this video to him, especially.
Well, I'm sure Big Daddy will be watching this video.
And he have a lot of hard mode fans around, the Delgado Roll and the fella named Future. I want to tell all the fans. And listen, so we have a lot of big bets going. We have a lot of big bets going on.
Okay.
So we have a lot of fans. So like the Big Daddy. Big Daddy, I have a big fan base now. You know, I have a big family. You know, I took a lot of my cousin fans from him. Bob, Legal Weapons. So I have a big fan base.
Okay, one question I have to ask you.
Go ahead.
Who would you choose to be a bowman? Because you know bowman is very important and regarded like this. Who did you choose to be a bowman?
Mr. Commodore, at this time, as you know, he made a remark. So I stole a captain from him and Kelly.
Okay.
It's true, but I never stole him. He have a determined young son. Big Daddy, you have a determined son, and Jason, let Daddy roll. He said he's ready to be a captain. You never gave him a chance. Kelly never gave him a chance. He can't wait. So I said, Dirt, I can see you determined. You dedicated to boat and sailing. You want to be the next Lundy Robinson, Marshall, Effort Camp, or Stephen Knowles, or Ronnie Gray. And I think with practice and the weight you put in, you probably be better than all of them because you determined. So I tell him, I gave him a chance. So tell Big Daddy, Once you patent pride, you can't get him back.
Okay.
So I let him know.
All right, point taken. Now, last question, I want you to tell us what is so special about the Black Point Regatta?
Oh, well, Mr. Commodore, well, whether you like it or not, deep down inside, I think Black Point have the best set of C-class in this country, bar none. I don't care what they say. Long Island might have 1 or 2 boats, but Black Point have 7 and the top boats, whether you like it or not. We put good captain, get crew in the boat. Exuma, the mainland is a joke.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Great, man, besides this pandemic, you know.
Introduce yourself to the people who are watching at home.
Well, everybody know me as Big Daddy. But my name is Jason Rule, CEO of Slaughter. And I'm originally from Blackwood, Exuma.
Slaughter, the name Slaughter, one of the most unique names in sailing. Why Slaughter?
Well, the Slaughter, the name came from my late father, Leroy Rule. But I can't tell you how he got this, the nickname Slaughter, but the boat was named after him, after Ruby and Darling. They took the name Slaughter.
Now, Slaughter, from my recollection in sailing, I can remember Slaughter racing on the scene and winning in Black Point year after year after year after year. What is special about the design of the original Slaughter? And then the next part of the question, what changed with the new Slaughter?
Well, the first boat was originated in Baritari, Exuma. It was built by Lloyd, Cheyenne Lloyd, in Baritari. So what happened was the first boat was a bit too low, and every time they slack sheet on the bed, the boat went under. So they sink so many times, so my dad get fed up. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna take the boat into Staniel, to Kenneth Rule, and I'm gonna do some readjustment to the boat. And what they did, one of the adjustments was to make the boat higher and make it a bit wider for pressing. So the boat was redesigned by Kenneth Rule, and after that they give the name Slaughter, and better known as Jason Friday 13 was after me. You know, so if you could remember, Slaughter had a boat with a design on it with the head and with the skill saw, and that means that's danger. Anytime you come near that boat, it's danger. So the boat was redesigned by Kenneth Rule, and from there on, the boat just was a dangerous boat. Was fearful.
The number, Slaughter's number 8, right?
Number 8, yes sir.
Well, why number 8?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, my dad is gone now. These are some of the questions I never got to ask him. Why did he pick the number 8? But as we can see, the 8 is an even number. So we will always be up in the even position at all times. And no matter what, we'll be in the top 10 at all times.
How many championships does Slaughter have under its belt?
Well, to tell you the truth, every major regatta Slaughter participated in, we have a championship in that regatta. Moving on from Georgetown, the National Foundry Yarn Regatta, we captured that. We captured when they used to have the all Exuma into Montague, we captured that. We captured numerous championship into Black Point homecoming. We went into Farmers Key, we captured that a few times. We went into Harbor Island, we captured that, and so on. But those are the only major regattas we participated in as far as I know. We win them all.
So is any regatta on your to-do list right now?
Well, the best of the best is been some 4 years now. 4 years. We captured that. I mistakenly after that. We captured that after the boat been redone by me, by Steve Smith. We captured that regatta, and I don't think there's no other regatta on the list right now, on the bucket list for me to win. It's just I'll be just re-win them over and over. I've been to Georgetown, the National Farm Island Regatta is a very, very tough regatta to win. So as the best of the best. Black Point is a tough regatta as well. I mean, shit, some of the fastest sea class in the Bahamas right now is stationed in the Black Point. On any given day, any one of those boats could win that regatta, no matter what. The least mistake you make, you'll be in for a long run in that regatta. So right now, there's no regatta on my bucket list to win. I mean, I didn't really win. The boat didn't really capture all.
Jason, every time I around any member of Team Slaughter, this thing always come up, wine glass. What is the significance with Slaughter and wine glass?
Well, the crew, they so used to winning that anytime they enter a race or any regatta, they know for sure that they will be drinking some wine and will have some significant wine glass they'll be drinking out of.
So wine glass don't have nothing to do with the design of Slaughter?
No, sir. No, not at all.
Okay, that's the victory celebration.
Victory celebration.
Oh, okay.
If they haven't drinking wine in that year, they know that Ben Slaughter and the regatta, and more than likely they will be drinking wine.
So seeing that you then win every race you could win, let me rephrase this question for you then. Is there a particular skipper from Black Point that you refuse to lose to? That you will sail Slaughter, the hardest you will sail Slaughter, not to lose to this particular skipper?
Well, as you all know, who that may be. Well, I wouldn't go and try to sail against him. Too tough right now because his boat just is a recent boat just joined the fleet, and he's still fine tuning and trying to get it right. Yes, but I can give him another few more regattas for fine tuning. When he think that he have it right, and then I would go after him and let's meet him and go head to head if he want to. And everyone know that's the Yandel Magic Fender. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give him some time to fine tune. He's a recent boat to the fleet, and we welcome him with open arms. I mean, Chucky, Gerard, and Kelly, and Ruben. All of us are CEOs of our boats. We welcome him with open arms. We not gonna beat him and then brag right now as it stands now. We gotta give him some time to fine tune, get it right, get him mast, he bomb, he sail, get the balance, so he captain everybody, even get everything right. So when he come on the stream and go to the starting line, don't say, but this ain't that and that ain't this. They don't hear none of that. Cut our asses on the way.
Now, Big Daddy, but Magic sort of he take something from both you and Kelly. If captain, I understand, is Lil J. So how you could beat something would come from you?
I tell you what. Well, it wasn't his choice to go and sail Magic boat. Magic coaxed him into that and bribe him in some kind of way. But whatever he bribed him with, that on him. He was influenced by Magic for some kind of way. Just the other day, Magic was on the top. He all over the place trying to buy fans. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to buy fans. See, Lady Jonas and Crazy Partner and Slaughter and H2O, we ain't our fans. See, you have to go in these regattas and perform. And when you go in these regattas and perform, your name have to call, and you have to be up there in the 1, 2, 3. So you have to be participating and getting victories to get these fans. So Magic go there all over the place trying to thief for few of us. Looney Jonas fan, Crazy Partner fan. You can't be heads. Heads are one of my son, and heads are cousin. Bauman. So you see what happened there. He over the boat, he's stealing. And you can't go ahead doing that.
So what's special about Black Point Regatta?
Well, you see, Black Point Regatta, it's been going on for many years. And me, Heads, and Gerard, we grow into it. And then as time goes on, we grow, we get to like it. And afterwards, we just say, it's fortunate for us to be owners of these boats. And we looking for other younger generations to be to follow our footsteps. So my dad, from I was a little boy, he said, oh, I was interested in boats and stuff like that. And he said, you know what, I have just sailing boat, and if I can leave anything in my will for one of my sons, I will leave my boat for Jason, because he said I have more interest than my other brothers in boats. So at one time, we was at Staniel, and I say to him, I said, man, he say to his good friends and my uncle, he said, man, I leave the sailing boat for Jason, and he left the boat there before he did. And it kind of disturbed me, you know. So the first best of the best, he being him was out to Montecure. He was watching the last day of the race on Sunday, and he gets so excited. I was standing up, and he came on the side of me. I mean, no, he came on the side, and he said, Jason, he said, man, we got to bring Slaughter back. You know, he said, this boy, these fellas, them out here making like Zone Le Band, which he's talking about, Buzzy and them other fellas. We had no other boat represent Black Point at that time. So I said, all right, no problem. So I thought about it. I said, boy, I ain't got no money. I just trying to get my house and all them stuff on the ground. I ain't got no extra change to deal with that. So I said, you know what? If the Lord bless me with some money, I will bring it back. So in January of the next year, of 2018, I said, you know what? I called Magic. I said, get a trailer and go to the landing and get Slaughter and put it on the trailer. I'm going to come to Black Point on the weekend to put it on the mailboat. Magic said, man, you joking. As you can see, all of us are family and schoolmates and all that stuff. We grew up together. So to have all of us to have boats now and to be competitive and racing among each other, it brings joy. So I have a crew, Gerard have a crew, Chucky have a crew, Harris have a crew. All of us have a crew who are following us. So they following us, they have friends following them, and it goes on and on and on, and it just spread out to what it is now today. So right now, we have about 8 boats in Black Point? 8 boats in Black Point. We don't need no other boats to come into Black Point to race. No. We can race among ourselves. That's what makes Black Point Regatta so unique. We are the only island with the most C-class in the Bahamas that have 8 boats. And we could race among ourselves and don't have to have no other outsiders coming there to race with us. And that's what makes Black Point Regatta today so unique.
All right, now, I didn't ask anyone else this question, but I got to ask you this question. Who have the biggest fan base in Black Point?
Oh, man, you know that's a no-brainer. I mean, when I was off the stream, Chucky, Lady Jonas, he took some of my fans, you know. But after I came back on stream and ran the biggest regatta in the Bahamas, all of my fans would rent to Chucky, would rent to the Crazy Partner, would rent to the H2O and Chaser. All of them came back home. Right back home. So right now, the biggest fan base in Black Point right now is Slaughter. And Magic is right now trying to thief from you back from you. So that he know that cannot happen. That cannot happen.
All right, well, thank you, sir. We appreciate your time. You know, you're speaking from the heart. We appreciate that, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, the Grinders, we're back. Oh my goodness, music. Oh, that's it. Rock it. Do it. Come on. Check it out. Another weekend's here. We got a fever in the air. People all around. Everybody's getting down. Breaking great music. That's what they wanna hear. Dancing to the music. Everything they bear. Rise up for partners. Spin around and round. Put your hammer, kimber, wind out to the ground. When you hear the music, you will ask for more. When you feel the rhythm, you will jump up on the floor. We got a time again. Everybody singing. Party time again. Hear the music playing. Got a time again. Everybody's dancing. Party time again. No time for romancing. Oh yeah. Do it, y'all. That's right. Shake it, girl. Ladies here and there, dancing everywhere. The party's over here. Everyone, let's cheer. Hey. Rock your body on time.
shake up your body line. Girl, you look so good, like I know you should. Grab yourself a partner, spin around and round. Put your hand on your hips and wind up to the ground. When you hear the music, you will like some more. When you feel the rhythm, you will jump up on the floor. We got a time again. Everybody singing. Party time again. Hear the music playing. Got a time again. Everybody's dancing. Party time again. No time for romancing. Got a time again. Everybody singing. Party time again. Hear the music playing. Got a time again. Everybody's dancing. Party time again. No time for romancing. Oh yeah. That's it, girl. Move those hips. Take it out. Oh yeah. Go home. Move it. Shake your feet. Yes, man. You go, girl. Grab yourself a partner, spin around and round. Put your hand on your hip and wind up to the ground. When you hear the music, you will like some more. When you feel the rhythm, you will jump up on the floor. We got a time again. Everybody singing. Oh yeah. Nessa. Monty Q. We gon' do it to you. Avocado. Plenty of Compton dough. Exuma. The grandfather of them all. Long Island. Keep it rockin', y'all. Bimini. You got to lay low. Others. That's the big y'all. Cat Island. Land of the record spread, y'all. Grand Bahama. Our second city. Turks and Caicos. We can't forget you. Naughty Little. Ryland Sweeter. Oh yeah. Tell me, y'all. You got to let them know. Oh, shucks. That's my. Oh, that's it. You shake it, girl.